We will learn how to deal with main idea. Let me show you a video first about main idea. What's the meaning of main idea? And supporting details, yeah? Main idea and supporting details.
At Grammar Songs by Melissa. Maybe it will be easy idea. More importantly, how can understanding main idea make me a better reader and writer? Let's get.
Okay, so what's the point to learn main idea? That will help you to easily understand the passage that you read, and that will help you to be a better reader. So it's not only to be able to read it fluently, you also need to comprehend what you are reading by understanding and finding out the main idea of the passage that you are reading.
Started. Main idea is the most important point an author is making when writing. What? Huh? Maybe it will be easier to understand if I show you. The main idea is the most important thought about the topic. The topic is the person, place, thing, or idea being written about. Let's read a short paragraph and see if we can find the main idea. My dog Hope is the best dog in the world. She always comes when I call her. She loves to swim and go hiking with me. Best of all, Hope is there for me if I'm having a bad day or feeling sad. First, we need to know the topic. What person, place, thing, or idea is this paragraph about? Of course, it's about Hope. She's the topic. Next, we need to find the main idea. So what is the most important point this paragraph makes about Hope? Let's read the paragraph again. My dog Hope is the best dog in the world. She always comes when I call her. She loves to swim and go hiking with me. Best of all, Hope is there for me if I'm having a bad day or feeling sad. While we were reading, I noticed some additional information about Hope. She always comes when she is called. She loves to swim and go hiking. And she is there when having a bad day or feeling sad. These sentences are supporting details. A supporting detail provides information that explains, defines, or proves the main idea. So now it's easy to see that my dog Hope is the best dog in the world is the main idea of this paragraph. Every sentence in the paragraph talks about Hope's good qualities. The supporting details explain why Hope is the best dog in the world. So the main idea is what the writing is all about.
Yes, okay, so I will pause and stop to help you understand. Yeah, if you see the passage in here that she explains, my dog Hope, yeah, this one is the name of the dog, is the best dog in the world. The first thing that you need to pay attention about the main idea that it sometimes, or probably not sometimes, but most of times appears at the beginning of the passage. Jadi main idea in bahasa Indonesia we say it as pokok pikiran utama. It appears at the beginning of the passage. However, it depends on the author. Tergantung si penulisnya ya, dia mau munculin di mana. If the author's writing style is to put the main idea at the beginning, then you will be able to find it just like this one. But some authors, they prefer also to put the main idea at the end of the paragraph of the passage. And also, some authors, they also don't show it, what is it called, yeah? They don't show it explicitly. Explicit itu maksudnya tidak terang-terangan menaruh main idea itu di posisi yang mana. So they will just describe the main idea thoroughly through the passage. Ada yang kayak gitu. Tapi mungkin kalau untuk tahap awal ya, for the beginning learners, then you can try to keep in your mind that the position of the main idea can be at the beginning or at the end. Okay? Not only main idea, you also needs to understand the supporting details. Supporting details ini apa sih? Pokok pikiran apa ya? Tambahan ya? Kalau nggak salah ya. Nah, the function of the supporting details is to give more information, to explain, to prove the main idea. Untuk mendukung si main idea ini. Just like in this passage, the main idea appears at the beginning of the passage. Ya, the dog, the name. Ya, kalau menemukan main idea, kamu fokus kepada subjeknya siapa di dalam teks tersebut. Subjeknya itu yang mana? Subject can be a person, an animal. You know what subject is, right? Just like in the sentence, the same as the subject in the passage also. Ya, for this passage, the subject is hope. Nah, setelah itu tentukan predikatnya. Oke, kita udah dapat nih. Yang mau diomongin adalah hope. Begitu hope, what does hope do? Apa yang dia, or how is hope? Gimana sih hope itu? Siapa sih hope itu? Atau apa sih dia? Nah, ternyata hope, the dog, how is the dog? How is hope? The best dog in the world. In the world ini bisa sebagai keterangannya aja ya, the best dog. Well, actually, if you want to say the main idea is hope my dog is the best dog. Kalau kamu mau, misalnya main idea di dalam teks ini apa? Kamu hanya tulis gini ya. Sebentar, habis tulis ya. For example, the main idea is this one. Hope my dog, or bisa juga lah my dog hope. My dog hope is the best dog. Nah, sampai sini aja boleh nggak? In the world-nya nggak usah ditulis boleh. Yang penting subjek predikatnya sudah jelas. Subjeknya hope, predikatnya apa? Best dog. Nah, is the best dog ini. Oke, sampai sini ngerti tentang main idea? Any question? Now, if you think that hope is the best dog is the main idea, then you try to find the details. Kalau gitu, apa yang membuat hope itu the best dog? What makes hope as becomes the best dog? That's because she always comes when I call her. Always comes when she's called. And then she swims, hiking. And also, she's there when I am having bad day. Jadi ada 3 ya supporting details-nya. Supporting details. Supporting details itu yang mendukung main idea. One is that hope always comes when I call her. Number 2, the supporting details. Second supporting detail is hope swims and goes hiking. And then number 3, hope is there when I need her, when I need hope. Ya, okay, that's the supporting details. Sampai sini jelas tentang main idea supporting details. Ini ada cerita lagi yang lain. I will try to upload this because it will take long time for you to watch it. So try to watch it in the Google Classroom, okay? I'm not going to let you watch the whole video, the full video right now, because I need to catch up with exercises. So what I want you to do is I will upload in this video in the Google Classroom. Please watch it until the end. My main is only to explain to you what the main idea is and what the supporting detail is. Okay, any question? Ada pertanyaan nggak? Nggak ada? If you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask me the questions. Then let's practice with the main idea. Find the main idea for each of the passage that you will find in the word wall. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to share it in the in the chat box. Yes, please join the word wall and do the question. Find the main idea of the passage that you see. You know that finding main idea, the fluency, your reading fluency may decide or may affect your reading comprehension also. Next is more vocabulary that you have, then the easier for you to understand the passage. Leora, have you done? Does it take long time to open the word wall? Okay. Good, Leora did very well also. Now let's try to discuss the answer. Yeah, what's the main idea? Sorry. Homemade pizza is delicious. Now first, make the dough from flour, water, and yeast. Yeast tahu ya, ragi. After that, begin making tomato sauce. Next, add any vegetables you like, then bake it in the oven. After a short time, the kitchen begins to smell delicious. Soon, it's ready to eat. Nah, ini kalau kamu perhatikan, di sini, soon it's ready to eat. Apanya yang ready to eat? Pasti kamu bertanya ya. The concluding sentence emphasizes also the first sentence, homemade pizza is ready to eat. Jadi ini subjeknya ya. Lalu predikatnya apa? Ya ini. Homemade pizza is delicious. Oke, tapi kalau kamu perhatikan konteksnya, konteks dari teks tersebut, ini kan ada step-stepnya. Like a procedural text. Mungkin kamu sudah belajar di dalam bahasa Indonesia text procedure. Nah, first, and then after that, ini maksudnya next-nya, next, then, nah maka pasti ini ada step-stepnya, berarti jawabannya adalah how to make homemade pizza. Oke? Nggak ada dibilang pizza is easy to make di sini. Pizza is made from flour. Oke, ya benar. Tapi ini bukan main idenya, ini supporting detailsnya. And not only flour, actually, we have also water, yeast. Okay, this one, number 2. If you are feeling sad, you can make yourself feel better by doing a few simple things. You can take a walk or get another form of exercise. You can talk to a friend or you can write down your feelings. Writing down the good things in your life will help too. Doing something good for someone else will also help you feel better. If you still feel a little sad, act happy. It works like magic to make you feel better. Nah, di sini kelihatannya tentang apa? Tentang feeling ya. Keyword yang sering muncul adalah feelings. Feelings yang seperti apa? Ya, di sini feels when you are feel not good ya, or feel sad, then what you need to achieve is to feel better. Di ini ya, main idenya harus ada feel better, karena ada kata feel, keyword. Nah, salah satu cara untuk menemukan main idea is by looking at the most frequently appeared keyword. Yang paling sering muncul, kata apa? So, this is the answer. Ada kata feel better. Dan kalau kamu perhatikan juga ini caranya ya, cara-caranya. Did you know that giraffes are the tallest animals in the world? They are unique in other ways too. For one thing, they sleep only about 20 minutes each day and usually not more than 5 minutes at a time. They have to remain alert for predators. Also, every giraffe's coat is unique and varies in color from white to nearly black, depending on what they eat and where they live. Pasti ini judulnya adalah giraffes. Jadi kalau misalnya yang ini udah pasti salah. Ini pasti salah. Tinggal A and B. Yang mana nih? Don't sleep much. Nah, ini supporting detailsnya ya, yang pasti ini. B, giraffes. Karena giraffes kata yang paling sering muncul dan subjeknya itu ya. Giraffes are unique. Hurricanes are large, intense storms that begin over the ocean. Where they gather heat and energy from the water, hurricanes move slowly towards land, usually moving 10 to 20 miles per hour for more than 1 week. Most dangerous part of the hurricane is the storm surge, when it reaches land and causes flooding. Wind and waves also contribute to damage caused by these surges. Nah, ini pasti subjeknya hurricanes. Kelihatan kan? Hurricanes. Jadi, lalu kemudian apa? Di sini ada danger storm. Yes, okay. This one can be begin over the ocean. Ini kayaknya ini nggak ada ngomongin tentang begin over the ocean ya. Karena ini yang muncul storm sering muncul juga. One type of the storm is called hurricane. Oke, ini ada storm, ada hurricane, bisa dijadikan consideration. We can consider it as a choice. Hurricanes are different from other storms. Kayaknya enggak ya, nih ya. Nah, tapi di sini ada kata dangerous, ya kan? Nah, jadi berarti intense storm. Bisa berarti artinya dia dangerous. So the answer is A. Oke, itu ya cara menemukan main idea. Tidak ada rumus kuncinya, yang Anda arti rumus kunci itu. Oke, berarti setiap hal itu harus ada di setiap main idea harus ada ditemukan di awal. Enggak juga, tapi konsep kamu mencarinya yaitu dengan cara temukan subjeknya. Subjek yang kamu sering yang menjadi fokus utamanya apa? Terus temukan kata yang sering muncul di situ. Itu juga bisa bantu. Ya, setelah cari subjek, kamu kalau ketemu langsung predikatnya bisa. Lalu kemudian kalau masih bingung, cari keywordnya. Keyword itu berarti kata yang sering muncul, yang sering dipakai. Oke, mengerti ya cara menemukan main idea. Baru kemudian kamu cocokkan dengan the whole text. Kayaknya ini dia main idenya. Cocok nggak ya? Baru kamu baca ulang lagi. Memang kalau menemukan main idea, ini kan karena teksnya kan pendek-pendek ya. If you find the longer text, then you need to read it several times to find the main idea. So the first time you read, it's only to read all the text so that you can get the big picture of it. Although maybe sometimes you're still blur on the big picture, walaupun masih samar-samar, ini kayaknya ngomonginnya apa ya, mungkin masih samar-samar, tapi sudah ada gambaran sedikit. Lalu second time you read, you find the subject, find the predicate, find the most frequently used keywords, and after that, summarize into one sentence. If you have gotten all of those items, then summarize it into one sentence to conclude what the main idea is. Then the third times you read, you try to match your the sentence that you have created about the main idea with the passage itself. Oke, ngerti nggak maksudnya, Miss? Jadi ada tiga, sebenarnya kalau teksnya lebih panjang, karena itu teksnya pendek, mungkin kamu nggak perlu 3 kali baca. Tapi kalau teksnya panjang, kamu perlu beberapa kali membacanya. At least twice, at least ya. Wah, susah ya, Miss. Ya, memang begitu. Nanti lama-kelamaan, kamu jadi lebih cepat menemukannya. Seiring kamu terbiasa melakukannya. Practice makes perfect. Okay, it takes process, it takes effort. Don't give up. Okay, now let me show you a passage, then try to find what the main idea is. This one is the longer one. Wait a minute, yeah. Okay, then and now, I want you to read the passage. Maybe I will ask Devlin, please read this part. Today until the world in here.
Today, communication and travel are fast, and it's easy to get news. But a long time ago, things were very different. Long ago, people used letters to communicate. They mailed letters to friends and families. Letters were carried by horse and cart, and later by train or boat. Today, communication is different, and letters are carried by airplane. We can use emails, text messages, or phone calls to communicate quickly with friends and families all over the world.
Thank you. Continue. Please read this part. News. Nathan.
Before newspaper, people talk to each other to get news. Then people print the news on paper and newspaper started. Later they listen it to the radio for news. Today we can get news anytime we want. They listen to news on the radio at 6 o'clock every day. They watch the news on TV and read it on the internet anytime they want.
Yes, okay. First of all, how do you read the second verb that is in form of ed, which is regular form? Nah, jadi ingat ya, ini kan this passage is in the past form, menggunakan bentuk past, not present. How do we know that? From this verb, we use ed. Nih, ada ed-nya. Ya, nanti kita akan belajar simple past. In the simple past, there are two types of verb to. First, what we call is as regular verb, and then the second is irregular verb. Jadi bentuk kata kerja itu ada dua ya, verb. Ada yang namanya regular, ada yang irregular. Kalau regular itu berarti kalau dia simple past, in simple past form, we only need to add the verb with ed. For irregular, you need to memorize. Harus diingat-ingat, ada listnya. There are many words in the list of irregular verb. Yeah, we can, in the future, we will learn this part, but let's just focus on this regular verb with ed. How do you pronounce the ed sound in here when it is preceded with the letter T or the letter D? You make the sound. For example, like the word in this part is here. The verb is print. Print ini kata kerja ya, mencetak. And then we add ed because the form is in simple past. Huh? Oh yeah, okay, you can go to the toilet, Devin. So how do you pronounce or how do you read it? Yeah, if there is the letter T before ed, you have to say it. Printed. Et-nya dibilang. Det. Tapi kalau sebelumnya munculnya bukan letter T, bukan letter D, for example like this, don't say the ed. Talked. Just emphasize it a little bit. Boleh ditekanin sendiri tapi bukan talked, but only like this. Talked. Ada sedikit dikasih penekanan. Tapi kalau nggak mau terlalu aduh miss kayak gitu nggak mau nggak apa-apa sih, biasa native speaker juga they don't really emphasize the ed sound when it is preceded with other letters except T and D. Yeah, for example the word like this, wanted, ini dibacanya wanted, bukan wanted ya, wanted. Next one we have also the word visit, dibunyiin, visited. And also What else ya? This one. Flooded. Flooded. Ini flood itu banjir kan? Nah, with ed, flooded. Oke? Contohnya ini. Kenapa kok dibaca? Karena ada letter D sama letter T. So, when you read the word this, started, ini dibunyiin. Started. This one. Started. Listen. Listen. Bukan listened, tapi listen. Jangan dibunyikan. Saya, nanti kamu latih lagi di membacanya. Next one is travel. Leora, please read the passage, travel. Yes. Yes, Leora, people. This one, travel, people. Hello, Leora, are you there? Can you hear my voice? Or is your microphone in trouble? Okay. Oh yeah, you have spoken, but I couldn't hear your voice just now. I bet you have spoken. Okay then. Maybe I will read it myself. Travel. People long ago walked from place to place or traveled by horse and cart. When they traveled long distances, remember this one? Distances, they went by train or ship. It was slow and difficult. Today, we can travel in cars, fast trains, buses, or airplanes to go to places that are far away. We can travel to places across the ocean or across the world in a day. Travel is fast and easy now. People traveled for 2 days from New York to Boston. Okay, New York and Boston are states in America. It takes 30 minutes to travel from New York to Boston today. Then the question raised for you, how do you communicate with your friends and family? Yeah, I think this phenomenon is not too rare for you anymore because right now you yourself have, what is it called? Have encountered the way of this communication, travel, and how the news spread right now. We got internet and then you access it very often. So I think you understand what's the point of this passage, right? I'm not going to explain to you again, but pay attention to this passage because this text is a longer text than the previous one that you found in the word wall. So the author to help the readers to understand the point or to understand the big picture, the main idea of the passage, then the authors in here, penulisnya membagi ke dalam beberapa subjudul. So the authors divided the text into several parts. And it is entitled with the subheadings. Ditandai dengan adanya yang kita sebut subjudul, subheadings. Ini subheadings tahu ya, subjudul. Nah, ini gunanya membantu pembaca memahami poin-poin yang mau disampaikan, the main idea-nya. We have communication, news, and travel. So that means from the title, we can also see then and now. Then itu artinya lampau. Lampau dan sekarang. Nah, lampau dan sekarang dalam hal apa? Communication, from the subheadings you can see. And then news and travel, from these three aspects, communication, news, and travel. Now, write the main idea of the text and the three details. So probably I will upload this passage in the Google Classroom. So your job, your homework is to write what the main idea for this passage. Ya, ini PR-nya ya, tulis main idea-nya dari teks ini apa. Kalau menulis main idea, kamu jangan hanya tulisnya begini ya. Main idea-nya berarti ini dong, Miss. Then and now on three aspects communication, travel, news. Tadi Miss bilangnya gitu. Ya, Miss sampaikan begitu, tapi bukan dalam bentuk kalimat. Ini kalimat bukan. Is it a sentence? Not a sentence. Ini bukan kalimat. Mana subjeknya mana? Enggak ada kan? Nah, ini bukan kalimat. Ini adalah phrase namanya. Nah, Miss mau kamu tulis main idea-nya dalam bentuk kalimat. Write the main idea in a sentence. Idenya sih benar ini. This is the idea. But how you elaborate this idea into a sentence, that is your job. I have given you the clues in this phrase. Now your turn for your homework to elaborate it. Elaborate itu artinya untuk to modify, elaborate this phrase ya, these clues into a sentence. Ngerti? Jadi main idea jangan dibuat kayak gini ya, salah ya. Bikin dalam bentuk kalimat, subjek predikatnya harus ada. Oke, nanti kemudian main idea-nya aja deh. Nanti detailsnya minggu depan kita akan bahas. Nah, sama seperti yang tadi word wall yang kita bahas, dia main idea-nya dalam bentuk kalimat. Bisa, mana ini? How to, ini bukan. Ini salah, dia nggak semua yang pakai kalimat ya. Nah, ini contohnya, there are many ways to make yourself feel better. Nah, ini kalimat. Subject, many ways, there are, kalau pakai there is, itu subjeknya si there are tuh ya. Atau there is. Ini ya, giraffes are unique animals. Ini kalimat. Nah, Miss maunya yang kayak gini ya. Kamu tulis main idea dari tadi teks yang kamu baca, then and now. Please make the sentence that describes the main idea. Okay, maybe I will let you to practice the main idea using the booklet, yeah. Wait a minute. Remember that to understand the main idea, to get the main idea, you don't need to understand the whole words that you read in the passage. What you need to understand is what does the sentence talk about. That's to help you to find the main idea. Jadi ada beberapa kata yang mungkin kamu nggak ngerti, tapi kamu udah dapat intinya mau ngomong apa. Nah, itu yang harus kamu coba dapatkan. Jadi jangan fokus pada kata yang tidak kamu mengerti. Aduh, aku ini gara-gara satu kata ini aku jadinya nggak mau baca yang lain. Nah, jangan seperti itu ya. Oke, join the quizzes, please. Nathan and Leora, please. Nathan already. Devlin and Leora, please join the quizzes. Take your time to read the passage. Don't get hurry. Jangan buru-buru bacanya. Is there something wrong with your connection, Devlin? Seems that you haven't answered anything.
Lagi lambat.
Oh, koneksinya lagi lambat. Ya, nggak apa-apa. Kerjain aja. Well, if you feel that it's hard to do it, then you can practice again. I will upload this in the Google Classroom later. So that will help you to understand better, comprehend it if you do the quizzes one more time, just to help you practice with the main idea. Yeah, try to do it by yourself without any help from other people, because I need to know how well your reading comprehension is. And actually, through all the practices that we have done these years or last years, then that will also help you to build your comprehension on your reading.